welcome back, familiars. Yesterday, or last video, was very short. I ended up playing a different game with a friend shortly after starting. But today should be normal. I mean, you could probably see on the bar, wherever that's at. Yeah, let's see if I actually finally get around to organizing things on my farm. Day 4 of spring. Okay. We're gonna be in spring probably quite a while. Drink lots of water, people. I've not had enough water today. Oh well. Oh, it's a rainy day. Actually, I might turn up the volume just a little. There we go. Hey, bye, Mom. Good evening, Clarinus. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we got living off the land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Fish focus. Eel. Eels can be caught from the ocean in the spring and fall, during rainy evenings. Do I need to catch an eel? I feel like I don't need to. Specialty fish? Night fish? Nope, I've already caught an eel. But, thanks for the night. Well, I might get the setup done. Oh no, you're stuck on a setup? Man, that's rough. Welcome to Welrick's Oracle, the only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Perfect. Oh, thanks. Forgot about that. My stream still says don't starve, so I'm going to switch that. Stardew Valley. Sometimes I remember, but recently I have not been. But that's because I haven't been changing at the end of my stream, because that's normally when I would remember. There we go. Oh, and that works. Okay. Whew, that's a lot of carrots. Why did I plant so many carrots again? I don't think I want to stick bait on my sword. Oh, wait, no, that's this one. Okay. Why does it kind of have the noise of, like, popping a pimple? Like a fake popping of a pimple noise. Or maybe those, like, fidget toys, the, like, little pop-it things. We'll go with that noise instead. That's a lot better sounding than being like, yeah, pulling up carrots kind of sounds like I'm popping a pimple. A fake one. Potatoes, like carrots. We'll grab both. Bubbles? Oh, yeah, that's another good one. That it does sound like. There we go. Well, it was a little bit of an organized garden. And then I ruined it. Oh, hold up. Does this mean I have? Yes. Yes, I do. I can smelt another bar. That's pretty good. 6 good carrots. we're not gonna put the carrots with the fish. There we go. We'll sell the silver and see what we can make out of the regular. Either way, the noise is very satisfying sounding. Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? Oh, actually, there might be some down there. Let's see what we got. Aw, I was hoping for some mushrooms down there. Also, I need to clean out this area. But if I don't plan to extend my garden down here, I don't know if I actually need to clean it up. I don't know. What do you think I should do with that big old open area down there? Because if it turns into more gardens, I don't know if I could handle it. I'll try. But, I'm not very good with the gardens. Especially real gardens. Like, I've been doing okay with individual plants. But man, vegetable gardens or just, like, flower beds, those things are a beast. I think that's just because of all the weeding. I'm not a fan of weeding at all. Maybe now I'll feel a little bit different about it compared to that of when I was a kid. Because I feel like that was... it wasn't always one of the worst tortures out there. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad thing. Petrified slime. Why does it look like a hockey puck? Like a green hockey puck. Petrified, so it would be hardened. Alright, Chalice, where you at? You in here? Hey, sweetie. Yeah, you're a good cow. It's just... is she eating? Okay. She needs friends. We need to upgrade the barn for her. Or just get another cow, but I don't know, I'm kind of happy with one cow. Okay, we're doing great on hay. How's our bat cave doing? Gone. Okay, these little trees need to go. This bush as well. This tree. Okay. Do want to keep the woods, but gotta trim a few things down. I think everything else looks fine for now. Alright, time to make some bigger chests and move them into the other building. Maybe even reorganize the other building, because it's a bit of a mess right now. Okay, so for the big chest, 2 copper, 120 wood. Shoot. That's a lot of wood. We'll start off with 2. Because I want to keep the smaller chest for, seasonal seeds. How do I want to organize this? So, do I want to layer the treasure chest? Let's first just get rid of things. Sorry, Froggy and my birds. Can I I rotate these guys? Nope. Don't look too bad right there. I wish I could turn them around, though. But that's okay. It wouldn't actually look good in-game if it was turned around. Get rid of that. Maybe move these up. Well, I can't move it down now, so... There we go. Not bad. I kind of want to, like, stagger treasure chests, but that actually would be very illogical. So... like, this way. Very illogical. But kind of cool. Not gonna do it. Just across like that. I don't need many treasure chests in here. And then over on the other side, we could do the seasonal chests, maybe. Yeah. Alright, so let's empty out my pockets. I forgot to put the decor down. Decor can go in my bedroom for the moment. Oh, I can put a gravestone in my house? Why is that not at the end of my bed? Right now. Hi, Paimon. Can you scooch it? Just... Paimon. You're in the way of an awesome decor piece. Please move. Please, kitty. Yeah. Alright, we'll put it there for now. Okay. We're fine. Oh yeah, still gotta empty out my pockets. This in there. Okay. Good. This little guy may be 100,000 years old. I have a little bit of doubt. But it could be. Oh, Paimon moved. Yep, nothing like putting a gravestone at the end of my bed. Maybe not dead center. Maybe a treasure chest should go dead center, and then I put like 2 gravestones on the side of it. That might look good. I think not this. Organize. And... oh, but which chest should it go in? So, this one is a temporary. Okay. So right beside it, I should put the ingredients. Bam. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's, pay Chalice a visit, because I need to drop something off. Always forget. Also, I think if I... so just thinking of, like, what improvements I want to make to my farm. If I upgrade my barn, I might be able to paint it. Because it is overdue for a good paint job. honestly, as soon as I built it, I don't know why I chose the color I did. Clearly, it needs to be a more intricate color, you know, like black or purple. Okay. There we go. That's seasonal. Sort of seasonal. Seasonal. Actually, let me move those. I know where to move them. We're doing this, guys. It might be impractical by its location, but this is not about practicality. This is about reality. In a fictional sense. Oh, Don't want the fishing supplies in here. Or these farms. I don't know. I don't like this treasure chest yet. And this one, I want to move over. I think I want to have 3 large treasure chests here. Ideal. Yep. We need copper and wood. Because the plan is, what I want to do is the regular stuff, so all of this, move it over 1. No, 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 do not eat the corn. Bad traveler. Stick it in that treasure chest. Okay. And then, ooh. This is not fully organized either. That's alright. All of this will go into this treasure chest. Minus that. And all of my gold stuff will go into the last chest. Gold or purple, which also means I'm gonna have to have a fish chest. Oh. Interesting. Nope. This one. There we go. And I have absolutely no idea what treasure chest to put these guys in, so I will dump them into this one for now. Yay, 1 step closer to organization and like 2 steps back. That's alright. Question is, should I keep my seasonal chests in my house? Like the seasonal seats and all that? Or even have like 1 treasure chest like outside my home that has like the season that it is, and then 3 or 4 chests inside. It's a difficult choice. And are these chests big enough to be able to hold all of my mining stuff and monster parts? Or will I have to split it up? These are the tough questions that one may never know. Yeah, those can stay in there. But these are all just seasonal now. Oh, hold up. Actually, get that out of here. Amaranth. I'm gonna put that... with the gold. It's just, it's a little more special. Because I know a person who really loves that. So I want to be nice to her. No. There you go. Actually, I'll be having some bok choy tomorrow. I didn't even know that bok choy existed, except for learning about it after I moved to the state that I'm in. And yet now it's like, oh yeah, bok choy this, oh yeah, bok choy that. I'm like, what the heck? How have I not heard about this? And yet it seems semi-common. But then again, I also didn't watch as many, well, not as many good cooking shows. Like, my family and I enjoyed, it's not Cake Fails. What is that show called? Basically, it was never professionals. Where do I want to put the fish? I guess also in there. Is this what I want this treasure chest to be? Is the fish? And then we can have the fish extras over here? And then up here can have all the randomness? Yeah. That's what I want. Okay, there we go. And I know, my character desperately needs to go to sleep soon. She will, in time. Squid ink. We'll keep that in here for now. Same with the pomegranate tree. Not ready to plant that baby yet. Okay. Bedtime. Oh my word, those are terrifying. There we go. Alright. Good night, Paimon. Whew. 258. We sure made a lot of money. I'll get those back in there. One day. Oh, a letter. Dear Traveler, you're such a good neighbor. I thought I'd send you some animal feed to make your job easier. Keep it up. Marnie. Aw, thanks, Marnie. That was really considerate of you. Ooh, gotta serve some parsnips. Which means I have more seeds to plant. Hope I don't run out, because I still have 2 more seasons with this mixed seed. Okay. This would be good, having everything in one place. I like it. I am going to keep my worm bin outside. I don't really think it should be inside. And you know what, while I'm going down there, let me just grab some fish. Put all this away. still pretty sure I can't do anything productive with the silver vegetables other than sell. So sell I shall. How's my rice doing? Looks pretty good. Doesn't seem like any birds have gotten into my rice or my other fields. Seems like where I put my scarecrows worked. Scared off one crow. Hey, nice job. I think he's my favorite scarecrow. Like, the witch is okay. I don't know. The ghost. Perfect. Wait, he reminds me of the scarecrow in How's Moving Castle, I think. Oh, howdy. How are you? Jake? Sorry, I had to double check with the name. Hope all is going well. Welcome to my farm. It is Witch Farm. Which hopefully has confused a few of the townspeople. But I doubt it. Well, welcome, welcome. We are in year 2, springtime. And we almost have some of the place organized. I'm a little slow with organizing things. I need to keep a path through here. Okay. There we go. What was I in the middle of doing? Okay, so we got... Oh yeah, I need to put some of the statues back in here. Oh, and color these. They're fish. Well... There we go. They're all vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Good. And keep this one as purple. Not a fan of that. I think I need to move these. Which we can do in a couple days. Oh, did I put more mushrooms in the... Oh, I did not. Here we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. I don't have anything set up. I thought I did originally when I had my stream, and it just hasn't gone off once. So I need to figure that out, mess, sooner rather than later. Oh, well, this needs fixed. Man, these trees just grow out of control. There we go. I wish I could slip right back behind there, but that's alright. Nope, we gotta keep this area clear. For the most part. Wait, that's silver. Silver. Ooh. Oh, we got a little bit of good stuff. So, Jake, have you ever played Stardew Valley before? Because I feel like a lot of people that pop in have played Stardew Valley before, which is always fun. Is that all the wood I have left? No, no, no. I just collected more wood. That's right. We're good. Oh, I didn't even check to see what my luck is like today. Ah, yes. I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. Sounds like we need to go to town. Oh, also, are these empty yet? Nope. No. Nope, I want to keep that right there. I think it's in a good spot. Almost a good spot. Yeah, that's well enough. Okay, I get that. There's definitely some games that I enjoy to watch, but it's like, would I play that game? Maybe not. Oof. Dude, I need to fix the wallpaper in my house. It is atrocious. Along with some of my decor. But, I don't really have the money for that. It is coming in time. Surprisingly, my hobby farm does not pay a lot yet. Okay, and another little chest. I can stick that over here for right now. Okay, that was green. That does not match. Okay. Yeah. I agree. I was a little disappointed when I saw it in my house. I was like, oh, this is what Grandpa put on the wall. And then, when Robin, she made my new, section of the house, she decided to match the wallpaper. I don't know where she got more of the exact same wallpaper that Grandpa got, but, I don't appreciate it. I would have had strong words with Robin, but I feel like if I did, then she would potentially, raise all the prices on her services, so I'll just say, great job, Robin. I appreciate it. But I don't. Yeah, Grandpa did get that wallpaper from the 70s. And it has survived the test of time, even though it should not have. Like, I've seen a little bit of good wallpaper in the stores, but nothing exciting. I'm looking for someone to bring me 15 coals to see if any rare gems are hidden inside. Clint. Alright, dude. I can do that. Oh, hey, Seb. If gas wasn't so expensive, I'd ride my motorcycle to the city today. So, what do you do when you aren't working? More farming, comic books, shopping, sports? I mean, probably closer to comic books. Definitely shopping and sports, though. A lot of sports. Oh, yeah? Well, did you read the new Cave Saga X? I won't spoil it for you, but oh man. Cool. Oh, hey, Grandma. George spends the whole day in front of that darn television set. I wish you'd go outside more. Some fresh air would do him good. Okay, Evelyn. Have you heard of the theory we play games that allow us to decorate homes in our spaces because we can't frown? Oh, Clariness. I don't think I've heard that theory, but I have thought about it before, like, just personally. But it's also a good way to see, like, what potentially looks good for the future. The hopeful future. I have hope. I just need to buckle down and actually send out a crap ton of applications to places. Or finally apply to jails. Just not entirely looking forward to that. Oh, a mushroom. Maybe I should work on my poison resistance by just eating some poisonous mushrooms, you know? I'm sure my character would love that training, right? I see you moving. Just because I had my back turned to you didn't mean I didn't hear you. Okay, but they're not exactly giving me what I expect. I do need some more gold. All I need is... Okay, so... Before my husband and I got married, he was the exact same way. And honestly, he would probably still be the same. Holy cow, why am I messing up so much in this fighting? It's fine. I'll survive. Okay, let's keep going down. Oh, I just released all the trouble. Okay. Oh, crap. No. There's the second one? No, it bounced. That's right. Oh, that's not a real rock. Yeah, I think I should return to the surface. Unfortunately. Oh wait, did I get... No. How'd I need to? What the heck? How did you break free? Bad slime. Oh, because that's not a real rock. That's probably how you broke free. Let's see if we can get some coal from over here. Hopefully I left some. I may not have left myself any. Oh. I guess I did. Perfect. Now we just have to find Clint, which I'm gonna assume he might be in the saloon this hour. We're heading home soon. Either way, we can catch him tomorrow. That's alright. Honestly, simplicity is still nice sometimes. And decoration, it's not necessary. I personally enjoy it. there's still something nice about a home. Like, if you walk in and there's nearly nothing, it's still, as long as it's kept clean, it's pretty refreshing. Excuse me. Ah, you brought the ores I requested. Excellent. Seems these ores don't have any rare gems hidden inside. That's okay. Here's your ores back, and your payment, as promised. Thanks, dude. Says, I want a 9-to-5 office job so bad, so I can decorate my garden. Cute. I saw a funny thing. I think it was on Pinterest. On, like, this person who decorated their cube to be, like, a cabin in the woods, practically. They had a fake, I don't think it was a deer. It may have been, like, a fake goat head or something, like, up and everything. It's like, that's fantastic. It was, like, a small stuffed animal goat head. Anything I can sell. Yeah, I can sell. Yes, yeah, we'll sell the bombs. It's fine, you know, a nice surprise for the mayor whenever he opens up the box. Tell him I really appreciate him. Alright, good night, Paimon. That's a little bit of money. I need to figure out how to make cheese. Oh crap, I got those a while ago and I totally forgot to give it to her. After we organize things again. Put stuff back. Oh, what do we have here? Traveler, I'm really craving a fresh apricot. I haven't been able to find one at the store, so I'm asking you. I'll pay you well for it. Really? Just a fresh one? I mean, it might be a year old, but it's as fresh as I can get it. Oh. Hopefully we actually have one in here. Nope. Do you think I could decorate my bat cave? Put some gravestones in here? That would be kind of cool. I think I do have some. Oh no, it's time for me to be able to move these. I don't see an apricot in here. Nope. This one? Well, she's out of luck. Oh, wait, the gold is in here. And gems, ink. Oh, wait, leek juice. Ew. Oh, I hate the name of that. I am not gonna make that again. Leek juice? The mod conundrum. I'm just not gonna worry about upgrading any mods. Leek juice. Oh, that sounds so gross. I don't want that. Oh, but will it come out as silver? That's the question. Or did I just waste a bunch of money? Okay. I want more of these guys. Wait, can I? But I could get a basement. I probably do have a leak somewhere in my house. Yeah, you're right. But just making leek juice. It's like pickled corn. Honestly, most of these pickled stuff. I know what it looks like. It's gross. I don't know why I'm making so many pickled vegetables. Okay. So I guess I might not build a bunch more of these because maybe I will put them down in my basement. So I could shift these barrels to the left. Yeah. Let's do that. Still not right, but I won't get it figured out today. Ooh, what should I cook up? Something fancy, maybe? Let's make some orange wine. That sounds delicious. Okay, selling this, sell that. Put them partially away. I do need to visit Emily. Which ones did she need? Ruby, topaz, emerald, and jade. So, emerald, jade, ruby, and topaz. That's 4. Okay, perfect. Let's go visit Emily. Last time I visited her, though, she was tripping out. And it was weird because somehow I got dragged into it. In her weird dream. Oh? How am I gonna reach that letter in the back? You could shake your mailbox, man. Just kidding. Cloud sharks do that enough. Here, let me help you, Mr. Molnar. Oh, jeez. Shove Grandpa out of the way. I know he's not my grandpa. He probably doesn't want me to call Grandpa either, but Evelyn already said, just call me Grandma. So I tried to. There you go. Oh. I could have done it myself, and I can certainly move around on my own. How feeble do you think I am? Do I just hide in bushes? Traveler, you were watching us? I was. You did a kind thing there, Penny. I was. You should have asked instead of assuming George wanted help. I'm just taking a walk, minding my own business. I'm gonna say she should have asked George because she just, like, very forcefully shoved him out of the way and was like, here. Oh, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Molnar. It was rude what I did. Not entirely rude, though, George. No, I'm sorry, miss. I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It's gotta be hard getting old. It was actually very kind of you to help me out. It's okay, Mr. Molnar. I understand. Not just getting old, but I've been thinking about this for a couple days. I'll finish them talking first, though. Yep, it must be difficult to grow old. I'd rather not think about it. Just a different part of life. That's why we should respect our elders. I'd rather die young. The most of the night. It's a different part of life. You're right, we shouldn't ignore the reality of aging. I guess the sooner we come to terms with our mortality, the more time we can spend really living in the here and now. Well, it was interesting talking to you, traveler. I should go. Catch you later, Penny. Yeah. I've been thinking, like, have you ever considered the last time? Like, the last time you end up saying goodbye. And it's normally in shows and things like that, you know, you explode at, like, a close friend or family member, and then, you know, they're dead before you can apologize, you know, things like that. But it's more, like, I'm thinking of it more of a subtle way. Like, consider childhood friends. And, you know, I have some old childhood friends, and I'm probably never gonna necessarily see them again. Oh, hey, Emily. Hello, traveler. I had a feeling I'd be seeing you today. Yeah, I have this for you, this, and this. Oh, and amethyst. Okay, I'll be back. And, but yeah, just considering, like, the last interaction, and the fact that you then and there didn't think of it, most likely, as, like, a final goodbye. So it may have just been a casual, you know, see you later, or something like that, but you haven't? There's a few times where I have had some of those interactions, but I did consider, like, oh, this... I probably won't see them again, you know, like high school or college. Oh, definitely college. Saying goodbye to a couple, I would say friend groups, not necessarily friends. I was like part of the group because I knew one or two people in the friend group. And, but even with that, like, I kind of misjudged, like, oh, maybe that was the last time I'll actually see that person. It's a weird feeling. Amethyst. Can't forget about that. Let's put this seed away. But it's such a weird feeling when you think back. Like, I try to remember. So I did swim team for a number of years, and there was several girls in my little age bracket who I connected with. We were friends, but then it was just like poof, they vanished off the face of the earth. I mean, I didn't have I didn't have social media, you know, when I met these friends, or I didn't have a phone, so I didn't have any solid way of staying in contact with them. You know, one day you're saying, you know, catch you later, and the next day it's like, oh, you look back and it's like, actually no, you're not gonna catch them later. You probably are never gonna see them again. You might hear about them. I did have one kid that I know from the swim team who, he ended up getting cancer. He was a really good swimmer though. And they had to chop off his leg to try and save him, but it still came back. So, but it was weird because it was like, I knew the kid. He was older than me, but still thinking back about it, right? Like, I knew him, and then, like, goes off to the high school swim team, because I was always at a YMCA swim team. You know the kid. He doesn't necessarily return back to the normal YMCA swim team, just only swims for high school. I had an older sibling that was in the high school team. Heard about the whole thing, smaller town, you know, you hear about it, and it's like, oh, okay. Saw him at one of the swim meets that my older brother had. Talked with him briefly. He still had ambitions and all that. Still a really good swimmer. And then like 2 years later he was gone, and it was just like, dang, that was my last interaction. It just kind of puts things in perspective. Because in all honesty, I kind of assumed that was my last interaction, but not in a way of like, I for sure can never see that person again. It just assumed that, you know, our paths would not cross again. Leah, looking for a smallmouth bass. Cash payment on delivery. Okay. Just a odd thing. But there's other friends who I've heard little things about them, and it's like, oh, that's cool to hear about them. Kind of wish I could actually talk to them or something, and I wonder, do they even, like, think about me, you know? I'm sure they remember, though, because, I mean, you swim together for at least 4 years. I would hope you have a little semblance of a memory of a person. Good memory, not just bad. Smallmouth bass. Okay. For Leah. She likes to work with wood, I believe, and she's in a little cabin all by herself. Smallmouth bass. That's large. There we go. But I don't. That's the thing. And it's also a thing of, like, so much time. Sorry, Sass was just saying, you know, I could always reach out. And it's like, because I knew them before social media, and since most of them are women, their last name has changed, because I think most have gotten married. Don't know who they married, who their last name is, and I don't even remember some of their last names because I never used it. I mean, heck, for some of them I didn't even use their first name. It was just nicknames, like PJ. I think her name was Jalen, but she always left the swim practice in pajamas because it was late at night, so we always just called her PJ. But, you know, you just have things like that, and it's like, I don't have a connection with them, and they're living their own life. I doubt I live near them. So, would reaching out even do anything, or is it just kind of a thing of like, eh? Because I have another close friend that I want to reach out to, but I don't that often. And sometimes when I try, she's kind of in a depressive mood, and so she might not contact me back for months. Like, it was over half of a year once, I think, and I'd, like, contacted her at least almost once a month, and she just would not respond. That's true, Sass, if you have the avenue. You know, I think I've seen Leah at the beach sometimes. So I can go check on her over there. With my golden scythe. Oh, we also need to go into the sewers at some point, which, again, I don't want to deliver a fish while smelling of sewage. So, let me go see if I can deliver this fish first. Her home does seem pretty dark, so I doubt she's home. Oh, hey guys. I just remembered that I was meaning to do something, but I forgot. This happens to me all the time. Same. You know, I should be doing something productive right now. I just lose focus too fast. Maybe I should drink more coffee. Maybe not. Maybe not. Though caffeine can sometimes help with keeping a mind focused. Hey, Willie. But whenever she was on the beach, she was over on this side. Oh, I have not been combing these beach. Well, I don't see her. guess I'll have to hunt her down tomorrow? Wow, for being out for so long, I'm surprised it wasn't all rubbish. Sam is going super super sane, cause he can. That's my only explanation. Find the shadowy figure. There was also something else. Place 10 beets inside Mayor Lewis's fridge. What season are beets? Are they fall? I think they're fall crop. So I have to wait. I wonder why Mr. Q wants that. Or is it just Mr. E? I? Mr. I? Because the Q would be silent. Who knows? Oh, she might be at the saloon. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Oh, wait, is that Leah? I love to decorate for the different seasons. What about fish season? Hello, traveler. Is that the smallmouth bass I requested? Thanks so much. Here's your payment, as promised. Thank you. And that means I can explore the sewers. I don't like the sound of that, but, let's go. Yeah, I believe, the deep talk with me is over for today. Just, you know, a thought that popped into my head. Because I was, on somebody else's stream, and, like, you know, one of their chatters popped in and they hadn't seen them for a while. I was like, hey, I've been wondering how you were doing. And crazy stuff had happened to them since the last time they were, you know, they spoke in chat. And just made me think, I was like, man, we have all these personal interactions with people. But what's going to happen next in their life? Or even my own life. Oh. Oh man, it smells bad in here. Holy crap. I don't like the sewage. What's in here? There's some kind of force field blocking your path. Cool. Statue of Uncertainty. Help the statue, or the statue can help you change professions. Make an offering. Yeah, actually. I don't have a profession currently, but, love it. Hey, dude. A human visitor? This is most unusual. I'm Crumbus, merchant of rare and exotic goods. On Fridays, I stay silent, as a sign of devotion to Yoba. Okay. Would you like a leek? Humans have interesting tastes. Was that a no, then? Void egg. Wizard catalog. Yes, I want to get that eventually. But that is costly, so we're gonna wait. I also want to get a void egg, but that's some future stuff we haven't figured out entirely yet, you know? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Whew. Man, so nasty down there. I feel like rolling around on this grass right now just to clean myself off a little bit. Just hop in the showers. Yep. I was gonna talk to Marnie, but nope. I think she knows I was in the sewers, so I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna quietly go home and take a shower. I don't have a shower, which is unfortunate, but I'm gonna pretend like I do. Let's take care of some of these supplies. Let's cook this up. What is this? Daffodil? It's a flower, so I don't think I can make anything out of it. Oops, I should have known better. Good. Making progress. Oh, I also still need to consider romantic options in this game. I don't have to marry anyone, nor get actually super close to anyone. But it's not off the table. Unless they're actually ghosts like I think they are, but then again, I might be a ghost at this point. I don't know. And if I am, heck, mine as well. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, pizza. There's a reason pizza is a timeless culinary classic. You've got an artisan golden brown crust, you've got a tangy garlic-infused marinara sauce, and you're topping it all with a mouth-watering 3-cheese blend. And ooh, we're just getting started. Let's throw some fresh pepper and tomato on the top. Oh my! You learned how to cook pizza. Oh, do I know how to cook pizza? Oh, I saw on, I want to say YouTube Shorts. Doesn't really matter. Short platform, or short content form. This Italian, like, you know, rolling out the dough, and is like, the secret is not adding more flour. You want to add olive oil to that, you know? It gets rid of all that extra stickiness. And it has solved my problem. Like, it wasn't a huge problem that I had with, like, okay, adding some more flour, you know, continuing to roll it out. The problem I was having was the pizza was getting stuck on the pizza stone. And I was like scraping it off, and I was like, man, this is so frustrating. Why does it do this? Dude, if you add olive oil into your crust while you're rolling it out, maybe a little bit of olive oil also on top of the stone, or just an oil or something, it does not stick. You just cut that pizza up and serve it up. Oh, so good, so fluffy, so nice. Man, I love a good pizza. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where the voices of the spirits is channeled directly to you. The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Okay. Well, thanks. We got more carrots. And the cherry blossoms are falling. I don't have any cherry trees, nor have I seen any cherry trees in town. So I don't know where these blossoms are coming from, but they're pretty. Traveler, flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon. Salad. Well, I can't say no to a new recipe. Doesn't mean I'll cook it though. Hi Traveler, thanks again for the wonderful gemstones. These will be perfect for my energy realignment work. I wanted to thank you with this special gift. I hope you can create some wonderful items with it. Ooh, a sewing machine. Thank you, Emily. I honestly really like the look of my clothes right now, but we'll consider it. Best place for a sewing machine? Kind of right by the TV, so that you can kind of like sew and listen to the television. Do not watch and sew. because, like, have you ever watched a horror movie where, like, a sewing machine appears and there's, like, a distraction as well? Oh, it's so uncomfortable to watch. I'm like, no, don't sew a finger. Please don't. Did I take care of Chalice yesterday? I don't think I did. I'm a terrible no-good master. Man, my cow's ready to burst. Chalice, darling, I'm coming. I swear I'm coming. Hey, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I swear I've not been purposely neglecting you. Or hardly even accidentally. Most days I see you. You're free. Could I not fill it up? Okay, well, it's fine. You're a good cow. The best cow. Yes, you are. And we will consider getting you friends. I've got 10,000 now. I just probably need more wood. I've been seeing some wood around town. So let's go pay a visit to Robin. I know, I'm going the opposite way, but I also want to check in with Marnie. See if she's got anything of interest. Hey, Marnie. I can only get a cow. Really? Nothing to make cheese or anything like that? That's a real bummer. Okay. Robins. That's right. Ooh. Tetanus. I love it. Also, these trees would be beautiful. I wonder why the town felt like chopping them down. Well, it's fine. I wasn't part of the community board or anything for that. Okay, a coop. We have enough for a chicken coop, but I don't know where I'd want to put that on my farm is the issue. Barn. We want to upgrade barn. Big shed, big barn. We are 2,000 away. We need 450 wood. So let's work on that. Where did I see a bunch of wood? Ah, Marnie's farm. Let's also check up here. Didn't I have carrots to harvest? I have things to harvest. Oh crap. Ew. That shirt does not look wearable. Looks gross, to say the least. It's like a mustard colored shirt. Maybe next year, honey, but not wearing that. Oh, on the topics of the sewing machine. So, as Clariness knows, I spent like 2 hours at Hobby Lobby just the other day trying to decide on the right colors or fabric type for a dress that I'm interested in making. 2 hours. It was partially miserable, and I still couldn't quite figure things out, and so Clariness ended up having to go to the store. I mean, she was planning to go to that store anyways, and so then we attempted to still pick out the right colors. And hopefully it works. It's not a color I would normally pick out, but it looks alright. And I'm excited to work on it. Probably won't work on it tomorrow, though. Because I have jujitsu, which I will be going to. Not going to be skipping out this time. I swear. Unless I feel really sick. I don't feel the greatest today. Ooh, more foraging stuff. But I should be fine tomorrow. Just need to drink lots of water. But I swear I just got rid of that little tree. Little booger keeps coming back. I don't think there's any major trees I want to get rid of here. Yeah, I kind of like most of these trees. They're pretty. I like trees. And some of them seem like they might be good climbing trees. So definitely gonna keep them. Another semi-deep thing that popped up the other day, but have you ever considered if, out of context this may sound weird, but if you are boring to another person, you know? So, growing up, and Clariness probably remembers this little bit of an explosion that happened, but we had someone kind of in our friend group, and the only thing she would ever talk about was her cows. And it was kind of boring, because it's like, do you have anything else going on in your life? Or is it just your cow this, your cow that? Which, like, I understand talking about it a little bit, like, you know, for 2 to 3 minutes, you know? You know, funny news story, or just like, oh yeah, cow's doing great, or something. No. Lead bobber. Interesting. Beet seeds. I do need some beets, but it's out of season, and I'm sure that, the one guy will have it. I hope. Where's Abigail going? Okay, nowhere? Maybe she saw me watching. Anyways, but, you know, it was honestly really boring talking to her, because that was the only thing she was even interested in talking about. And it was like, well, I don't know what else to talk to you about. And I'm not the greatest conversationalist at times. I mean, heck, most of the time I was just standing there in the conversation, but not really in the conversation. I was just listening, observing, I guess. But even that, I was like, I don't want to listen to her cow stories anymore. But I think about it on the reverse side, and I still try to be nice, you know, entertain it for a little while, but she would always go on. That was the only thing she ever talked about. But, you know, I think about it, and I'm like, well, on the flip side, was there anything interesting that I would talk about that she would find interesting? I really don't think there was. I mean, there was a few topics, maybe, but not really. And it goes back to, instead of just small talk, because this was, you know, a couple weeks ago that we talked about it, was, you know, having deep conversations. And sometimes it stems from casual small talk, maybe, into something deep and interesting. But I still have that bit of self-doubt of like, when I talk to X individual, do they just think I'm a boring person? Do I have any engaging topics that I talk about at all? It makes me want to make sure and like continue pursuing knowledge not just, like, trivial knowledge, you know? Some actual interesting knowledge. I don't know what about, though. But my default would be, oh, let me learn something more about animals, because I always find learning animal facts to be very entertaining. No, they didn't go silver, so if I dried silver goods, they're gonna stay as not silver. That's sad. That's okay. I'll just sell the silver stuff. Okay. There's a lot that just suddenly happened in chat. I will read it in a second. I just, my inventory is packed looking, and I can't stand the look. I gotta clear it out a little bit. You get out of here. You get out of here. Okay, those are good. Daffodil? No. Okay. We have a shirt. Get rid of you in here. Rusty spoon. Okay. Let's get a fish going before I forget. Our little shrimp. Oh, sorry, Paimon. Okay. So, Clariness. I mean, I've tried to have deep, meaningful conversations with her before, and they were always brushed off. I could see that with that individual. We'll call her Cowgirl. Just kidding. I don't think I have engaging conversations, whilst also dropping 2 very deep, meaningful conversations in stream. Yeah, but that's, like, on my own, I think about these things. But when I'm actually, like, fully engaging in people with conversations, I don't always think about that. I kind of, like, clam up and expect the other person to carry conversations. I don't want to trash anything. And then... oh, dang it, I was hoping that would pause time. I see that Sass also wrote some stuff. No, do not eat the food. The food is not for your consumption, traveler. I got 2 potatoes. I got 2 potatoes. Man. Oh, inventory's full. Okay. Real boring people are no fun to talk to. Very true, Sass. But I think they're interesting enough for a little bit of time. Like, learning about her cow was interesting for, like, 1 or 2 meetings, right? But then after that, it was like, okay, now what? Like, are we still gonna talk about the exact same facts about your cow and how things are going, or do we want to move on to something a little different, you know? She also did a lot of, like, fair stuff, so it was like, I don't know, politics of the fair, which that sounds very boring, but she was Dairy Princess. They didn't have Dairy Queen, it was Dairy Princess at one point. There were some interesting things with that, but even then it was still mostly just my cow. Like, okay. Or like other people on the board or something, I don't know. Just conversation. It caught you off guard, the deep conversation. Yeah, I'd been thinking about it for a while. So I was like, psh, I should bring it up, you know? It's a weird subject matter, though, just being like the last encounter. And it doesn't mean it ended in death, you know? Yeah, there was one person I know for sure that I will never contact him again, because I can't, but, you know, just the fact that people grow distant. Or I have childhood memories, like very clipped apart memories of, like, a kid that I played with once or twice. I'm like, what the heck happened to that person? What even was their name? I don't remember anything about them other than the fact that I played with them, like, twice. Or, honestly, I hardly remember that, so basically once. Yeah. Um, a lot of people do like being asked questions. Can I cook a sea urchin? I don't think I can cook coral. I will check with the sea urchin. But it was up to a point, Sass, that it was like, well, what do we even ask you about? Because, like, we already know so much about your cow. There's not much more I want to ask. So I normally opted with hiding in a corner and reading a book. I was a very social child. Or climbing a tree and reading a book. I didn't always necessarily hide. No, I did hide quite a bit because there was a certain individual in the church. He was a kid around our age, so it's not like creepy, but he would follow some of us around sometimes, and it was just like, you're too much right now, and so I would hide. I had a really good hiding spot. A really good hiding spot. I'm so sorry, Clariness. Everyone, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people knew where my hiding spots were, so it wasn't that much of a hidden spot. It was either in the tree or in the flower room. Sometimes I would go under the stage. Not, like, directly under the stage, because there was a lot of rubbish, like, directly under the stage. There's, like, for some reason, some broken glass and a few other things. But, yeah. I was quick at disappearing. That was another skill of mine. Because, pro tip, you open a door for a group of people, maybe you were kind of like talking with them or something like that, and if you know that you were not truly that much in that conversation, you can simply walk the other direction as soon as you finish opening the door for everyone. And surprisingly, not a lot of people seem to notice. It was quite a good skill, and it got me to be able to read a lot of books. That was my number one tactic, though. I would just straight up open the door as they go to, like, go towards the gym or something, and then I would just walk the other direction. Oh, man. Anyway, Sass. And if no questions are asked, they will recycle stuff to try and keep the conversation alive, even if on life support. Yeah. I just wasn't always good at trying to think of things to talk about with her. Because again, I was not the most conversationally active person on the spot. I struggled with that. Okay. We are going to be switching games here in a second, so I just want to make sure... Price ticket. Let's put the price ticket in here for now. We'll say adieu to the YouTube audience. Ooh, look at that haul. I think we have enough to upgrade our barn tomorrow. Oh, won't be probably tomorrow, because I might not stream. Unless Clariness and I decide to do some Don't Starve together. Because then maybe I might have some time before we connect on playing that. Maybe. We shall see. Either way, next week for sure we'll work on the upgrading our barn. But for YouTube, thank you all for joining, familiars, and hope you stick around to continue the series. Or not. At this point, it's already a long series. I think there's like 20 videos. This is like the 20th video. And most of them are like over 2 hours long, which is insane. So, but this is probably great to just casually put on and fall asleep. That's what I would do. Or or do like house stuff, because that's what I do with like some Markiplier videos, like his Silent Hill ones. I don't like sit and actively watch. I'm like, oh, let me do house stuff, you know, doing dishes. Well, oh, he just got murdered. Okay, oh, another thing. Anyways, farewell, and catch y'all next time.